Matata, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes of PMA with Patty. I'm your lively host, Patty Stuhlin. It's another week to be grateful and thankful. Since this week's podcast is titled Circle of Life, I just couldn't resist starting out with saying Hakuna Matata. For those of you who have seen the Disney's animated movie, The Lion King, you know just what I'm talking about. In the African language of Swahili, Hakuna Matata means no trouble or no problems. As we all know, life has its ups and downs. It's all a part of the circle of life. I found myself becoming interested in finding out more about the circle of life and what were some of the things written about it. Here are a few things I discovered. Wikipedia says, circle of life, biological life cycle, procreation, birth, life, and death. Circle of life, social circle, a community or subculture of a location. Collins Dictionary says, it symbolizes the universe being sacred and divine. It represents the infinite nature of energy, meaning if something dies, it gives new life to another. And Connie Hurst says, life is represented as a circle because it is in a constant loop. People are constantly born and are constantly dying. I also learned that circles have spiritual meanings as well. Let's see, it says umec.edu says, the circle is a universal symbol with extensive meaning. It represents the notion of totality, wholeness, original perfection, the self, the infinite, eternity, timelessness, all cynical movement, God. Then Sharman Davidson says, the circle symbol meaning is universal, sacred, and divine. It represents the infinite nature of energy and the inclusivity of the universe. Our ancient kin observed a circular aspect to the cycles of time, specifically in the movement of the seasons. Well, as you can tell, this took me down the rabbit hole to several sayings related to circles. Circle back, circle the wagons, come for full circle moment, run around in circles, circle of friends, circle of influence, literary circle, and winner's circle, just to name a few. And finally, as a wedding officiant, I talk about what the circles of a wedding ring represent. It is a symbol of infinity. It has no beginning and no end. It represents eternal love between a couple. Just like the shape, it is never ending. Now, for some of you listening to the last part, I know that belief is up for debate. Anyways, moving on. Let's continue with the full circle and let's circle up the wagons to my point of this week's podcast. When I attend or officiate a Circle of Life event, it is another reminder that when one life ends, another begins, and everyone in between those two life events continues their journey of life. Through our life's journey, we will experience a variety of challenges and obstacles, and we will face them in a variety of ways. I just want to take this opportunity to remind you that when those challenges and obstacles block your path of moving forward, reach out and talk to someone. As you have heard me say on my podcast and social media, your life matters. We will also experience a variety of celebrations, birthdays, holidays, friends and family gatherings, baby showers, weddings, anniversaries, and finally, celebration of life services. When it comes to celebrations, especially when it comes to your birthday, celebrate you. Don't lose that childlike wonder on your special day. Celebrate reaching your goals. Celebrate experiencing a bucket list event. And celebrate waking up in the morning. Life is short. Take advantage of the special events that come along your life's path. I know I am further along in my circle of life. And I could honestly say that it doesn't make me sad. I see amazing circle of friends and family. I see that I continue to have all of that and so much more. I see the circle of influence I have had on others and from others who have crossed my life's path and experienced the winner's circle many times over in my life in a variety of ways. As I get older, I experience more full circle moments and know there will be many others before my time here on earth is complete. Until that time, I will continue to live my best dash and encourage you to do the same. As Elton John said, it's the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding. Don't forget, if you need some assistance with living your best dash, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you with your circle of life. Here's to living your best dash, because life's an adventure. Enjoy the journey, because your life really does matter. May God bless you all.